Razavan for FightHype.com. With me, I've got future light heavyweight champion, my man, Anthony Yarde. We need a nickname for you. The Beast?
They call me the Beast.
Someone else is the Beast as well. Who else is the Beast? There's a few Beasts I've heard.
There's a couple, man. Andrew Tabiti's got it.
Yeah, Andrew Tabiti. That's right.
There's like three of them. But you know, it's just what the fans say, innit? My name's Anthony Yarde, so whatever people want to call me, they can call me. It's up to them.
And that's Yarde, not Yarde.
Yarde. Let's get that right.
What's going on?
Huh?
How's everything?
Oh, everything's good. Fight night, Saturday. Weigh in tomorrow. I feel good, I'm ready. Just experience, man. Just gaining that experience. Trying to build on the sport. Being myself. That's it.
Your original opponent that you were supposed to fight was an undefeated individual who, unfortunately for whatever reason, has pulled out. You're fighting Norbert Nemasapati. I think I got that right. Mr. Patty, as you know.
Just chicken patty. Little Jamaican chicken patty.
A lot of people talk about this, but I want to talk about an interview I saw with Eddie Hearn. A couple of days ago, I watched an interview with Eddie Hearn, and I know him and you have had a few back and forth on Twitter, but I know you've got quite a mutual respect for him.
Yeah, we got a mutual respect for each other, really, but obviously he's a businessman, I'm a fighter. He knows what he's doing, basically. I think it was strategy. He got his fighter, Bugoloni, to call me out before I called him out, so it makes him look better. And then they fobbed me off to a guy Bugoloni just beat. I know how the game works, you know. They want Jose Burton to raise his profile again to try and fight me, which he won't win that fight. So really and truly, and I think Eddie Hearn knows he won't win that fight. I think they're just trying to either get him back on, hoping he can win, or ruin his career. I don't know. From
your perspective, though, Eddie says the following: why not fight Jose Burton and then become the mandatory for Frank Bugoloni and potentially make £100,000 rather than fighting somebody who he says is a nobody for 15,000, 20,000? What would your response be to that?
Well, technically, no one knows how much I'm getting paid. That's number one.
Valid point.
So that's just speculation. And number two is this year. I'm green in the sport. Yeah, I've had 12 amateur fights, 12 professional fights. My career, everyone knows this, when you start off your career, you're not in control. As much as people want to claim they're in control, they're not in control. You have a manager and a promoter. Now, Frank's the one that gave me my chance in the beginning, so I'll respect Frank's experience and knowledge. At this stage of me having 12 fights, the only reason, which I'm happy with, my name is in people's mouth, is because I've been looking impressive in my fights. If I've been looking like a 12th fighter, people wouldn't be asking me to fight Tom, Dick and Harry. But again, I need to be level-headed. Ego don't get no one nowhere. On the roads, that shit gets you killed. Ego don't get you nowhere. I want to fight whoever, I don't care who I fight. If it's Jose Burton, I don't care. I know what I will do. But at the end of the day is this. Bugoloni makes sense. Jose Burton don't make no sense. That's one thing I do know in talking about common sense. So when you get certain fighters, like they were saying for Canelo to fight this person, that person, this person, that person, it didn't make sense for him to fight Golovkin at that time. But now they've got a mega fight again. So I'm not fighting somebody that's just been knocked out by Frank Bugoloni when Frank Bugoloni is the one that's called me out. It don't make sense. He's just been knocked out by a guy that's called me out. So why am I going down in steps? If I'm going to fight at that level, I'm going to fight the best person at that level. I'm not building blocks. So again, my route wasn't to go through this stage and fight mandatory and go to the British level. I got a top 10 ranking in the WBO. I got a top 10 ranking. So again, after this fight, I'm in another set of rankings. So again, you can get called up. A guy named Gary Kokorin, just won the belt with the R1. Now he's fighting Horn. I don't know if I meant to announce this yet, but he's fighting Horn, the guy that just beat Pacquiao, because he's got that ranking. It's all about being strategic. They're trying to be strategic and getting me in a fight, which is literally wasting my time. They're going to say, cool, now this is another fact. You fight mandatory, then you have to wait again to fight for the British title. Who said Frank Bugoloni is going to win that fight with him and the guy he's fighting next? Nobody. For me, I would like to win the British title, but I just turned 26. My goal is to win a world title. So if Frank Bugoloni's got the name right now, and again I've found this out as well, I think Coogan told me, Frank Bugoloni has been been called to fight Andre Ward and Kovalev. So do the math. I'm not a stupid human being. Bugoloni is the one that's building the name right now. Again, he's got a certain thing. I don't know if it's because he called me out and then his name's starting to go out in the USA, but he just got called by them guys. So again, I want that kind of position. I'll be honest with you. Frank Bugoloni, right now, he's in a... I wouldn't say he's in a better position than me, but he's got a British title. Per fight, he's probably getting more than me. Probably, I don't know. But again, it makes sense for me to fight him. Jose Berto make no sense for me.
When you heard Frank Bugoloni had the opportunity to fight Kovalev and Ward,
I found out today.
And he turned him down.
Yeah.
One of the reasons he gave was, I want to win the British title, the Lonsdale belt, outright.
Yeah.
Were you surprised with that?
For me, all that, he's had a world title shot before. He lost against a fighter, I think George Groves beat that fighter. Chudinov. I was at that fight, he got battered. And I'll be honest with you, because he's easy to hit. So he knows if he goes in there with Andre Ward or Kovalev, he's going to get hurt. He may possibly get hurt. I think another reason he don't want to fight me. And I'm not even blowing my own trumpet or nothing. I'm very green in this, but as I said before, but again, I'm a person that believes in my abilities. So far in my career, you ain't seen me disrespect nobody. I pay homage to the greats. I like to see good boxing. But everybody knows that not everyone that's in boxing knows what makes sense. Bugoloni just been offered to fight Andre Ward and Kovalev. Again, that's the firing range I want to be in. I don't want to be in no, oh yeah, you're coming down and then I'm fighting you to help you out. No, I want to keep elevating. You
spoke about your amateur career, novice, didn't have many amateur fights. You've had 12 professional fights, 11 KOs.
Oh yeah.
You have one non-KO, so...
Yeah, one leg.
But are you happy with the way you're progressing along at this stage?
I have to be. And again, I just put it all down to God. I can thank this person and thank that person if you look at the journey, but it has to be God, because the way things have happened for me is like, it don't make sense. I came in the sport 19 years old, had my first fight just before I was 20. To do what I've done in 6 years is literally amazing. And again, I can only put that down to God. Me and my trainer Tunde Ajayi, we work extremely hard. Again, I put that down to God. You know, the fact we met, the fact we think alike, he's like a father figure to me, etc. The fact we joined Frank Warren at the time we did. You know, there's so much things that you can go in with it. It's just down to God, man. 12 amateur fights, 12 professional fights. To be where I'm at right now, you know, my opponent I'm fighting next year, he's had more professional fights than I've had fights in total. He's had more knockouts on he's got more knockouts on his record than I've had fights. So again,
I was at your gym yesterday for the first time, so thank you for having me there.
Cool.
But I've been around a few gyms for different boxers, and I see different atmosphere, different ways people prepare. The way I saw your gym yesterday was loud, aggressive. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to just...
The way you saw my workout, was live and active. The whole, I watched some of the open workout. It was dull. It was quiet. I just like to have fun. I said this to everybody from day one. I like to have fun, and I'll always be myself. So it's about bringing excitement. Don't make your career based on what other people think of you. Just have fun and do your thing.
Yeah, let's get this shot.
So when I was in the gym yesterday, normally you hear loud music, you hear people shouting, or there's some boxers that's like peace, quiet, 2 or 3 people there. But yesterday, that was some raw in the gym.
You know what it is? I just literally believe in having fun, enjoying yourself. People don't like to enjoy what they're doing. You know, they like to just get by and like they feel like they're obligated. But I mean, you know, who you surround yourself with means a lot. Do you connect with them? Are they good for you? And literally, my situation I'm in right now, you know, I'm happy. And I want to keep it that way.
You had 3 different people in the ring. One thing I loved was the slow motion.
Yeah.
That was incredible. I had to look back at it on my video, and it actually looks really slow-mo, like it was real. Like I pressed pause and I was going slowly, but that was awesome. That was absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Obviously on Saturday night, when you fight this individual, do you go out there looking for, just want to get him out there, or do you want to get the rounds? Now I know there's other boxers. I saw Lawrence Apodi was speaking about how you're supposed to go in and knock his opponent out. And when he fought at your call, it actually took him the whole 6 rounds, I think it was. So he's a bit disappointed with it going 6 rounds. But for yourself, do you look at, I want to go in there and just get him out of the ASAP, or do you look for the rounds? Are they important to you?
I just literally, no, what's important to me is how I'm looking right now. Again, I could have won 12 fights, but if I had looked dull in them fights, or if I didn't look impressive in them fights, I wouldn't be spoken about how I'm being spoken about. In life, you get people that like you get people that don't like you. I focus on the positive, and again, there's a reason. Put my picture up on the wall. Now, there's a reason I'm fighting on good shows, getting good spots on shows against being chief support and things like that, and that's from literally looking impressive. So I don't go out there looking for knockouts. If they come, they come. I plan to look good boxing, aim and not getting hit. That's a sport. Hit and don't get hit. So it's like, if you're talking about 2 different individuals, it's about having Mike Tyson excitement with the skills of Floyd Mayweather. I'm not emulating any of them, but it's about Floyd showed you hit and don't get hit. I will always pay homage to Floyd. I was so happy when he retired undefeated and when he done what he done in the sport, and he's opened doors tremendously for boxing. So again, I always pay homage to someone like Floyd Mayweather. He's showed you the least you get hit in the sport, you keep your faculties in check, you keep your mind sharp, and you can accomplish amazing things. And Mike Tyson just had that gutter killer instinct, which brought him again to a massive pinnacle in the sport.